Konnichiwa, Minasama, Watashi wa linefreeze desu. This is linefreeze bringing you the last episode of my Assassin's Creed 2 Let's Play series. We're going to get you the last episode. You think I would have learned, if you've seen the last 3 episodes, that I would check before recording now, because my computer hates me. But yeah, so I ran the last episode of the game, and once again, my audio track was not there because my game had reverted to a default microphone that wasn't there. So you get to have, and yes, I've checked, made sure that my mic was recording before I started. So this is going to be a voiceover of the original playthrough. It's not going to be a voiceover of a voiceover. So let's get the video going. You think I would learn, but I have learned my lesson, and now before I record anything, I will always double check to make sure that the microphone is there. So there, take that, computer. Anyway, let's go into our final episode of Assassin's Creed 2. It's not the end of my Assassin's Creed Let's Play project, because there's many more Assassin's Creeds to go, and they only get better, in my opinion. Although, to be fair, my favorite is this series of 3, the 3 games that make up Assassin's Creed 2. But we're going to start the final. We got all 30 codex pages, which is required. Got everything that I need. Don't need to. Got all my poison. Got all my shots for the pistol on our Hidden Blade Gauntlet. I've got you'll see a little bit here because this was hadn't really recorded in a while, so the camera's gonna be a little wonky. I may have a little bit of, you may see a little bit of issues with the way that I'm controlling him, so bear with me. I have all the codex pages. Actually, I believe. Am I missing one? Yes, I think I am.
It seems you have yet to translate all your codex pages, Nipote. Go and see Leonardo and have him make sense of their contents. Only then can we begin.
So yeah, so the last one I just got needs to be translated, and luckily they've decided you've gone enough to back and forth to finding Leonardo, so they actually put him here to
Leonardo.
do this.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one. How exciting! Yes, we just switch these 2 lines and then shuffle them left. Done.
And Leonardo's gone. So yeah, we've got everything translated, so now time to put it on the wall. And then we can begin.
Ezio!
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
So, codex pages go on the wall. And you can see there's only a couple
Rodrigo Borgia, aka the Spaniard. A dark stain on human history, Rodrigo left a trail of blood a mile wide on his quest to unify Italy under the Templar banner. Anyone who opposed him ended up in little pieces inside a sack, or, if he was in a good mood, poisoned. Once he was crowned Pope, Rodrigo, or should I say Alexander VI, used his influence to wage war with any city that held out against the Templars. And then there were the rumoured X-rated atrocities. hundreds of courtesans brought to the Vatican by the cartload, and the Pope's close friendship with his illegitimate daughter, Lucrezia. Oh yeah, and did I mention the killings never stopped? Throughout all his public debauchery, Rodrigo was quietly murdering his enemies behind the scenes, consolidating Templar power for the moment when they would seize control.
So yeah. Our last target. So you can see there are a couple of holes up there. We're going to put those in. Alright. So now, Eagle Vision shows us a mess. Luckily I've done this before. So just like any puzzle, the edges are the easiest. And once you've got the edges, the interior pieces are, you get a hint from the game because you'll notice the assassin's symbols everywhere in obviously the symbols are locations, but we all know how they're supposed to look, so you'll see that I start to it helps to rearrange and rotate the pages. There you go. And of course we've got North America there. So you already know that this is a map of the world. That's Asia, right side up. And yep, that one's split between two, so that helps you with both. And then what else? There you go. Some of them span 2 pages, which makes it makes it easy to line up some of them. Some of them are distinct enough that you don't have to worry, such as Africa, like that. No symbol necessary there. And then Europe. Once you have Africa in place, it's a little bit easier. And yeah, is that about right? Australia, which puts that symbol in place, which makes that one easy. And that's everything in place. Map of the world. And now the apple.
It is a map of the entire world, but there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma, then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of 2 keys. 2 pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What of the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
So this is basically your final chance before leaving. So this is the beginning of the final chapter, the final assassination sequence. This is the make sure you've done everything you want to do, because this is the end of game point. So if you've got anything else you want to do, make sure you go do it. Not that you won't have a chance to come back and do stuff, but we're going to be gone a while, so do what you need to do. I'm pretty sure I was saying much of the same thing when I was doing the actual recording. There's no way to know now. It's lost. Anyway, let's head to
Roma
Roma.
beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Are you sure you want to go to Rome? It's the place to be. Alright. We're not actually going to get to explore Rome. We're going to explore the cathedral. So we begin. Infiltrate the Sistine Chapel and assassinate Rodrigo Borgia, the Spaniard. So, we're off. I mean, nothing really much to say here. Whoops. Just using all of your skills you've learned. Bye. Not sure why I went this way first. Oh, that's why. And wait till they're over there. And get them. No? Wait till they go the other way so their backs are turned. Yeah, good idea. Man, I am so smart. There you go. So now, you want to go back over there. Although not necessarily to assassinate him, because you got the guys right behind him. Doing this so that once they turn, you can be right behind them to start. I don't remember if I try to do like a double air assassination or not. Oops.
Murderer! Get him!
Oh, nope. Gotcha. Sorry, buddy. So, this will get us access to the next area. A couple more patrollers on the ground near the well. And a guy up top who doesn't really come into play. Oops. Playback problems. So yeah, just walked up to them while they were kind of looking away, and then got between them to do your double assassination. Here I maneuver here so that his body falls this way, away from the door. So once the door's open, I mean, not that they would see that far anyway, but... Alright. I mean, the well is also an option. You can hide in there and then do your assassinate from a ledge. From below a ledge, I mean. Here, there's no way to avoid doing this silently, so there's too many. And there's no cover. So pique their interest there. This is me trying to assassinate at least a couple, but there we go. Got 2 at least, right? 3. And now we fight. Go take care of the archer, buddy. Go, linefreeze, go, get him. Yeah. Counters are the way to go since one guy's got a heavy hammer, the other guy's got. There we go. Almost there. They're dragging. There we go. Counter kill, and the next guy is low enough that he'll be a counter kill as well. If I get it right. It's been a while since I played. Alright, so climb the tower here since there's no way to open that door.
Assassino! Assassino!
Oh no! You found me! So, that poor horse. That would have hurt. So, you're supposed to be able to ride the horse and then you're supposed to be able to ride the horse and then get through all the gates. But so that's what I'm trying to do here to show you how that happens. But there's gotta fight too many guys, and they hit the horse, so that tripped it and dismounted you. So there's really no. Just like the arena, the battle in the church arena, where the captain's at the top and the archers are surrounding you, and the guys come down and fight you. You just have to. Fight your way through. Once these guys are killed, I get back on the horse. And ride through the. So the other part is that if you manage to get past these guys, but the gate comes down, like if you're not fast enough getting to it, you can't take the horse with you, and so you actually have to climb each of the fortifications between the sections of the ramparts. So. Most of these guys are pretty close to being counter kills, like that. It's good, and easy counter kill too. And I'm tired of. So counter kill there, and I don't want to wait. So combo kill. All right, so I'm like, all right, heal up, back on the horse. So you make this jump because you're riding super horse.
Stop the intruder!
And so you see that's where you ride through, stopping the gate. And here, this one is scripted to be down. So this is where I say, screw you guys, I'm moving on ahead. And of course they're throwing rocks, which makes this all the more difficult, but I am stubborn. I am a stubborn man. Oops. Oh, you were so far. You were so far. You can do it. Come on, we believe in you. Yeah, last one. Come on, you can do it. Get up. Yeah. Screw those rock guys. Stubbornness prevails. It doesn't always. So he's dead. Guys beyond are not raising the alarm, so these guys have no clue what's going on. So assassination from a hay bale, done. Those two patrol away, and then they patrol back. So I wait until they go a second time. And I believe that I head for the hay bale and then assassinate from the hay again. A pile of hay, I guess. Not really a hay bale, really. Remember, he who controls the hay controls the world. So yeah. Here, because this hides the body, we'll wait for these guys to come back. So we can do dual assassination while they're looking over the edge here. Nearly across from us. And I could have pulled one, but the other guy would have saw. So. No, not a double, just a single. Because one guy's behind the other, which is frustrating as hell. Like, oh, I could assassinate this guy, but the other guy would look at me. They're here. Luckily, those guys are not paying attention at all. And dual assassination. Air assassination. A hell of a jump. That guy patrols, so. And go! Quiet and sneaky and stuff. Okay, so now for more. There's no way to kill all 6 without being spotted. So, air double assassination here. But that gets the attention of the other guys, so time to fight. And then knights come out of the barracks there. So.
Just hold your guard. You'll tire eventually. Just
No!
hold your guard.
Andiamo!
You'll tire eventually.
Try to cut down on the enemies.
Ora!
This one is no fool.
The guys with the heavy weapons, like the spear or those axes or the...
We work together. He can't take us.
So you want to take care of the little guys first. For the guys with the heavy weapons, if they're the ones that attack you, you want to dodge first,
No!
and then
Measure
counter
the
kill.
strikes.
Oops.
Be patient.
Oops. I am not listening to my own advice.
Get on his blind side.
There you go.
On hit.
You'll tire eventually.
Those guys you want to take out so that, I mean, honestly, the best way to deal with the heavy guys is to take their weapon and kill them with it. It's the fastest way to deal with them.
Remember your drills, man. Flank him.
Trying to take out these smaller guys. So both of the guys with light armor should be counter kills at this point. We're just trying to bait them into hitting me, not one of the...
You'll tire eventually.
Yeah, that's the problem there. If you're not careful. We want the heavy guys to get you.
Work together. He can't take us.
You can do it like that. Oh. So like that, if you want to do it with kills.
Be very careful.
Hit his own guy. That is a thing. It's tough to do.
Remember your drills, man. Flank
There we
him.
go. Counter kill. And here's where I change back to fists so that when the next heavy guy or heavy weapon person attacks, I can do this, take away, and kill them in one go.
Careful, boys. No.
Counter kill. Heavy weapon is gone though. But here, not a heavy weapon, but what the heck? Might as well, right? I try to drop it here. Yeah. Take a spear, kill you with it, and then counter kill. You cut my spear in half. I'll just stab you with both ends, because I have 2 stabby points now. Anyway, so that's that fight. Just something you have to. There's no way around it. You have to deal with it. So, hope your fighting skills are up to snuff. Here's where our switch is at. And so we drop back down. Now it's imperative that we stay undetected. So, before what was okay to be detected, you just had to fight. Now it's the whole, if you're detected, you're desynced. So, poison is a way to go here, which is kind of why I pulled it up. You've got groups of monks who are not at all surprised that you're here, which is weird. We've got one patrol person. He's kind of sitting there. I decide not to poison. So the poison, they kind of go a little crazy first, and then die. But while they're crazy, they make a spectacle of themselves, and so other guards and civilians will gather around to watch the crazy. Not at all unlike today. But here, I kill him. Civilians are gonna see it. Open the door, make our way through. There's our patroller guy. There's 2 guys at the end now. One facing this way, one facing the switch, sort of. There's 2 patrol guys. There's the other. So I kind of hurry up here and kill him. And then I try to hide, which works until they see it, and then it's like, what?
Got to get back home. Not you.
But he didn't get alerted enough before.
Too hot for me.
He didn't get alerted enough before I killed him. Those guys are like, what's going on over here? And I'm like, okay, I'll just hit the switch and move on. Bye, guys. So that's it. Those are the 2 sections there. Now it's up to us to...
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium.
Sistine Chapel. Just started, which is why the scaffolding. It was not finished in 1499, so. But it does give us scaffolding to...
Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero. Genitum non factum consubstantiarem patri.
I don't speak Latin, so
I
kind of on your own on that. All those knights. We're just going to bypass them.
Ex Maria Virgine et homo factus est. Crucifixus
You know how this goes.
pro nobis. Sub Pontio Pilato passus et sepultus est. Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scriptum.
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so.
Oops.
No!
The apple protects us from the sun.
How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here.
Vaya farti fottere.
Oh, as the fighter. just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Why fight fair?
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
So yeah, we've got friends to help us out. And they're not capable of beating him.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
So there's no two ways about this. You have to get hits on him. I would try suggesting not getting crowded into a corner, because that makes it hard to get past your clones, shadows, whatever. Kagebunshin no jutsu. You want to take advantage of the openings that they create. So while he's preoccupied with one of them, you come in from the side or from behind and get a few hits in. Like I said, they're not gonna last forever. He will kill them. But heavily armored knight strategies apply here. So you just treat him as like one of the armored knights. You can't really dodge his spear attacks. You can't take his spear, the staff from him. So you're stuck with dodge and then chain together combo hits. And of course you've got his health above him.
But useless.
As you can see, they don't. Just because he is consistent with his dodges.
Stop me.
So that's why you take advantage of your shadows. Otherwise you're gonna be here a while.
You are right to fear me.
Like that. They got a hit. And you got a couple hits, and there you go.
No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out?
Ezio is such a butterfingers. And why take the apple out at all?
Last. And now, to deal with you.
So this is pretty straightforward. We know where it's at, and with Eagle Vision, you know where the buttons are at. What I want to know is, when did secret passages and like cool like moving walls and such, when did they go out of fashion? Like, why can't you go to a home builder and build like something like this into your home? When did it become uncool? I think I would build it into something like that. I think. What's the downside? You know. So I'm being all cool and, dramatic.
What is this place?
What is this place? That's why I'm walking slow. That poor schmuck.
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then. If that's how you want to play it.
Yes, fisticuffs.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely image. But the truth is far more interesting.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think he'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think he'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for felling gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access. It gave me power. Do you think I believe a single goddamn word of that ridiculous book? It's all lies and superstition, just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years.
So I've been dodging and not fighting him because I wanted to get through all of the plot. So now that it's over, I'll go ahead and finish him off. Counter blows are just the way to go here.
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
So I'm going to leave you with this final sequence, and I will see you on the other side.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks. We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck? There's only about 10 minutes until I
Need
get...
all of my equipment.
Ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
So my reaction was the same as Desmond's, which was, what the fuck? I didn't see that
So,
coming.
what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
So, the bleeding effect. You are now a full assassin. You function just like Ezio does. So all those things you...
Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once. Do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
Oh, this tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
So, not sure why they've got these batons. Counter kills are awesome. Oh, and you can also pick up one of the batons. Now, why they don't have guns is beyond me. Like, I got nothing. This is me. Oh, there we go. Now I have my sword. I've sheathed my sword. It is a little bit different rhythm for the counter kills. These are not bladed weapons, so I'm not sure how I'm spurting blood everywhere, but yeah, it's fine. As you can see, I've got the
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
There you are. Come on. Help Lucy into the van. Hurry, Desmond. We need to go.
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, what was her name? Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
So, this is the reason why, once the game is over, you can go back in and do things that you may have missed. given reason as to why you can go back into the Animus. So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed 2. Twist of the century at the end there. I mean, I didn't see it. I mean, maybe some people did, but when she looks at the camera away from Ezio, it's like she's breaking the fourth wall. But yeah, so knowing that we were going to use the Animus to view his memories and using that as a way to get a message across the eons. Crazy. So yeah, that's it for Assassin's Creed 2. We'll be moving on to Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood, which is the second in the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy, after which is Revelations. Brotherhood is by far my favorite of the three, although I love the three more than the trilogy of number 2 more than any other so far. I've only played through Black Flag. So once we get past Black Flag, I will be playing, and you'll get my initial reactions. I'm not sure how I'll do that, because I think that this way, I mean, this is not really a true Let's Play since I've been through it before, but I feel like it's a better experience because I know it's coming and I can comment on it and give you my thoughts on it after I've gone through it. I don't know how, like, I mean, I've never done a game. So far, I've never done a game that I've been playing for the first time. I've always played it and not recorded. Maybe I'll do that for a different game and use that as kind of a let's see, and then if it goes well, I'll do Unity after Black Flag. Unity and then Syndicate. Yeah, because Unity, yeah. So maybe if it all goes well and I feel comfortable with it, maybe I'll do Unity as a blind Let's Play. We'll see. I mean, otherwise I'll play through it and then I'll go back and record like I've done before. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. But, I mean, you can skip my rambling. I mean, there's nothing left here but the credits. We can stop that anytime. So yeah, I will see you all when we start Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. Until then, I'm linefreeze.